Hey!
Hey, welcome to story time.
Story time. Story time.
Hey,
We don't need you to be quiet,
Listen,
okay?
welcome to story time. I'm just one of the hosts. Again, I always say that we have a huge team behind us. And so if you don't know me, I'm Vonnie. Hi, how you doing? How your family doing? How you doing? Good. And I am a whole wife and a whole mother. So if you hear children in the background, please ignore.
Yes.
Furthermore, this is Auntie Shelly on the beat.
But
I do it for myself. I do it for myself because it feels good inside and out. You hear me? Listen, she a whole grandmother.
Yeah.
So if you hear Genesis, ignore it, okay?
Y'all used to her by now.
Exactly. Sorry for our tardiness, but it's all right. You all listen. We're gonna go ahead. It is Wednesday. These days is
Flying.
They come so fast that I can barely keep up. One day I'm thinking it's Thursday. The next day I'm thinking it goes
Monday again. Yes. Then it's Monday. Then it's Friday. It's then it's Monday.
Oh. All right. So Psalms 121, and we're gonna read. It says, "I will lift up my eyes unto the hills, from whence comes my help. My help comes from Yahuwah, which made heaven and earth. He will not suffer your foot to be moved. He that guards you will not slumber. Behold, he that guards Israel shall neither slumber nor sleep. Yahuwah is your guard. Yahuwah is your shade upon your right hand. The sun shall not smite you by day, nor the moon by night. Yahuwah shall guard you from all evil. He shall guard your soul. Yahuwah shall guard your going out and your coming in from this time forth and even forevermore."
Forever.
Forever, ever, ever. Ain't no commas in that, okay? Ain't no periods either. In fact, it's dot, 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 dot.
Yeah.
Yes. Forevermore, okay?
Yep.
Hallelujah. Praise Yah for that. I'm going to go ahead and put my phone on silent. Oh, It's been silent all day. My bad. So if you tried to reach me and I didn't answer, that's because I didn't know it wrong. All right. So we are in the book of Hermas, okay? And we are reading it through this book, Ha-Avoth. And we purchased this book on Sefer.net. Again, it is not Sefer.com. If you put in Watch Men, you can get a discount. I have to think about that, okay? So we're going to go into it. And Auntie Shelly on the beat, she going to give us a little recap.
I think. No, I am. I know we talked about anger.
Yes.
How anger grows. That we are not supposed to be angry because when we are, the Ruach HaKodesh can't dwell in us because we have that evil Ruach in us.
Yes.
And the Ruach HaKodesh is like, I'm not fighting him.
No.
If you want to let him in, you're going to let him in. But me and him are not getting ready to have a fight because it's ultimately your choice.
Yes.
You chose to let him in, so it's your choice. You could choose to keep him out. You could choose to keep him in. But Ruach says, we're not living together. It's not going to be no...
Right.
You know, we ain't living together.
Right.
Basically. And we talked about anger. Like, we need to nip it in the bud. That's why the scriptures tell us don't let wrath go. Don't let the sun go down on your wrath.
Yes.
And to agree with our adversary quickly.
Absolutely.
They saying something. They trying to get a beef. Just go, oh, okay. And then get to stepping.
Yeah.
So yeah, we talked about those steps. If you let a little bit in, it's going to keep going and keep going. You're going to be angry. Then it's going to cause you to do things that you don't want to do. It's going to cause you to be depressed. We talked about. You could
shut yourself out.
You could shut yourself out. Maybe you'll get on drugs. Maybe you'll start drinking.
Yes.
Maybe you'll commit suicide.
Yeah.
Maybe. Okay, I'm gonna need you to calm down, little girl. Sorry.
Oh, grandma.
It's destructive for your body. Yes. Anger is destructive for you, not necessarily the other person. Is destructive for you. So we know we have to let that go. And then I think, now we're on Every Man Has Two Angels. But I don't think we really
we didn't get into it. No. So that's basically like that's actually excellent little recap there too, because I'm telling you, I've been thinking about that all day. Okay. Ooh,
Yeah.
I literally been thinking about it, massaging it into my spirit. Okay. All right. So we're gonna go ahead and get started, and I'm starting at the 7th chapter. Those of you who have the book, I'm on page 169. Okay. Command 5, right, or 4? 4.
No, this is 6.
Oh, 6. Listen, I don't know my Roman numerals.
Yeah, that's the 6.
All right, 6. That every man, this is the command, that every man has 2 angels, and of the suggestion of both. I commanded you, said he, in my first commandments, that you should guard belief and fear and repentance. Yes, sir, said I. He continued, but now I will show you the virtues of these commands, that you may know their effects and how they are prescribed alike to the just and the unjust. Do you therefore believe the righteous, but give no credit to the unrighteous? For the righteousness keeps the right way, but the unrighteousness the wicked way. Therefore keep the right way and leave that which is evil. For the evil way has not a good end, but has many stumbling blocks. It is rugged and full of thorns and leads to destruction. And it is hurtful to all such as walk in it. So it's nothing positive. Nothing positive when it comes towards the end, right?
Right.
Something, yeah. Because you know how they get these people, in the industry, you always see something tragic happening.
Yes, always.
It's crazy. Okay. But they who go in the right way walk with evenness and without offense, because it is not rough nor thorny. You see, therefore, how it is best to walk in this way. You shall therefore go, says he, and all others, as many as believe in Elohim with all their hearts, shall go through it.
Mm-hmm.
And now, says he, understand first of all what belongs to belief. There are 2 angels with man, one righteousness, the other of iniquity. So they got this stuff. Remember in cartoons, you had one devil and one angel?
Yep.
Where did they get that from? Hello here. Right here.
It's like they keep it from us. Then
it's an inside
tell
joke.
Us, yes.
It's like a big inside joke.
A big mockery.
Yes.
Yeah.
They know what they're talking about. And we thinking about it like, oh, yeah, that's funny.
Our consciousness or something like.
They got our stuff, y'all.
Right?
Isn't that crazy?
So anyway, when you were, because I'm sure we all experienced that. Yeah. It's a real thing.
It's a real thing.
It's a real thing.
It's a real thing. And I said to him, sir, how shall I know that there are 2 such angels with man? Hear, says he, and understand. The angel of righteousness is mild and modest and gentle and quiet. When therefore he gets into your heart, immediately he talks with you of righteousness, of modesty, of chastity, of bountifulness, of forgiveness, of charity and piety. When all these things come into your heart, know then that the angel of righteousness is with you. Wherefore hearken to this angel and to his works. Learn also the works of the angel of iniquity. He is first all bitter and anger and foolish, and his works are pernicious, and overthrow the servants of Elohim. When therefore these things come into your heart, you shall know by his works that this is the angel of iniquity. And I said to him, sir, how shall I understand these things? Hear, says he, and understand. When anger overtakes you or bitterness, know that he is in you. As also when the desire of many things and of the best meats, and of drunkenness, when the love of what belongs to others, pride and much speaking and ambition. Let me start 13 over. As also when the desire of many things and of the best meats and of drunkenness, when the love of what belongs to others, pride, and much speaking and ambition, and the like things come upon you. When therefore these things arise in your heart, know that the angel of iniquity is with you. Seeing therefore you know his works, depart from them all, and give no credit to him, because his works are evil. And become not the servants of Elohim.
See how he's the opposite, and all these things they were describing. This is what people who want power want. All they're thinking about is their self, what they can get. The desire of many things. I want a bunch of
Whatever
cars. I want
get.
a bunch of houses. I want a bunch of shoes. I want a bunch of the best meats.
Right.
What they call, like, they want lobster and they want steak. They be like, I don't want no chicken.
Yeah,
because it's cheap. Just because it's cheap.
Yeah, they want to spend. They want to drop money on it.
And anything that costs money, they want just because it costs money.
Yep, and they have
like caviar. Really?
Yeah.
When I found out it was fish eggs.
Listen, we're not even gonna tell you.
After somebody made me taste it, I could have slapped them across their face.
First off, listen. I worked at Olive Garden where when you decorate the cups in the orange sugar. Went to a sushi restaurant my first time there. Okay, I was thinking, oh, they got sugar. This is interesting. They eat sugar on their food. We're gonna try this. So I pile it on. And someone goes, Levon, you like sushi eggs? I was like, fish eggs? I was like, this is not, sir. First off, I work at Olive Garden. This is sugar. we garnish this with the rim, okay? He was like, that is not sugar. That's fish egg. I was like, sir, I work at Olive Garden, okay? When you're there, you're family, okay? You can't tell me this is not sugar. This is sugar. Ended up being fish eggs.
I can hear it.
Who ate it? Not I. I left that plate right there, okay?
Yeah, fish egg, they all look different.
I was slow in them days. I'm smart now. Okay? Smart now. But notice how the angel can't live there together. Right? You're either going to let one live with you and control you, or you're going to let the other.
Yep.
All right.
Pick a side.
Pick a side. That's why it says, choose ye
this day.
Who are you going to serve? And then where it says, I'd rather have you hot or cold.
Yep.
Because you either got to choose a choice. I'd rather you make a choice and then you deal with that choice. But don't be in the middle. Don't
be in the middle, because I can't even deal with you.
I can't even tolerate you.
Yes.
Chapter 15. Hear therefore, you who have the works of both these angels, understand now and believe the angels of righteousness, because his instruction is good. For let a man be never so happy, yet if the thoughts of the other angel arise in his heart, that a man or a woman needs to sin. But let man or woman be never so wicked, if the works of the angel of righteousness come into his heart, that a man or a woman needs to do some good. You see therefore how it is good to follow the angel of righteousness. If therefore you shall follow him and submit to his works, you shall live to Elohim. And as many as shall submit to his work shall live also to Elohim.
Yes, they thought they'd say that twice.
Right. Listen.
Look, so we actually do have an angel on each shoulder.
Yes, we do.
One telling us to do the good, right thing. One telling us to do the wrong thing, the wicked thing. Listen to the angel of righteousness. Just like in the cartoon, don't go popping.
Yes.
Like, get out of my face.
Yes. He said, when you were filled with bitterness and all that, know that the angel of wickedness, unrighteousness is in you.
Yep, is in you.
Wow. Thank you, Mashiach.
Yes. So don't think you crazy. You really hear voices.
Yeah.
The people talk about they hear voices. They heard it. They ain't lying. They ain't crazy. They really hear voices.
Command number 7, that we must fear Elohim, but not the devil.
Okay.
Ooh, did you hear that? But we must fear Elohim, but not the devil.
Oh, that's our next command.
Yeah, that's our next command. Fear Elohim, says he, and guard his commandments. For if you guard his commandments, you shall be powerful in every work, and all your work shall be excellent. For by fearing Elohim, you shall do everything well. This is that fear with which you must be affected, that you may be saved. But fear not the devil. For if you fear Yahuwah, you shall have dominion over him, because there is no power in him. Now, if there be no power in him, then neither is he to be feared. But he in whom there is excellent power, he is to be feared. For everyone that has power is to be feared. But he that has no power is despised by everyone. Fear the works of the devil, because they are evil. For by fearing Yahuwah, you will fear and not do the works of the devil. But guard yourself from them. Ethan,
Help her connect.
babe, can you help her?
Here, Ethan's gonna help you. Okay.
Excuse me, y'all.
Sorry. Thank
Can
you.
you help her connect to the internet? Give it to Daddy.
For some reason, the house.
Therefore, so chapter 5. Verse 5. There is therefore twofold fear. If you will not do evil, fear Yahuwah, and you shall do. And I'm sorry. There is therefore a twofold fear. If you will not do evil, fear Yahuwah, and you shall not do it. Yeah, okay. I thought I read it wrong. Yeah. But if you will do good, the fear of Yahuwah is strong and great and glorious. Wherefore, fear Elohim, and you shall live. And whoever shall fear him and guard his commandments, their life is with Yahuwah. But they who guard them not, neither is their life in them.
So yeah, when it's talking about, it really still means pick a side.
Absolutely.
If you're gonna reverence Yahuwah, fear Yahuwah, think more about what Yahuwah thinks about you than the devil. You're not gonna fear the devil, because why?
And you can't fear Yahuwah and then still
fear the devil.
Yeah,
serve
you can't
the devil.
do that.
Yeah. Basically, again, pick a side.
He's telling you there's no point to fear the devil because he has no power.
He has no power.
All power is in Yahuwah.
Right.
And if you fear him, then you have that power over him.
Right. Right. We have power over the devil, not him over us.
Right.
Even though Satan Hasatan wants us to think he has power over us. He really does not.
All he can do is what it says, suggest things to you. Yep. And it's either you, again, making choices.
Yes.
You can adapt to them. You can, adopt those suggestions and take them on as, what you want to do.
Yep.
Or you can do away with that, and put him back in his place.
Right.
Because you have dominion over him.
Right.
And you can operate in Yahuwah.
Yeah, right. That's why the scriptures tells us every man sins when he is drawn away by his own lust. Not by what Hasatan or the devil made you do. It's your own lesson. So you're going to follow which one you want to do, which angel you want to do.
You want to do. And that angel is living in you. At that moment, it's in you.
Right.
This is crazy. Command number 8, that we must flee from evil and do good. Did you see that already?
No, I really didn't.
Chapter 9. I have told you, said he, that there are 2 kinds of creatures of Yahuwah, and that there is a twofold abstinence. From some things, therefore, you must abstain, and from others not. I answered, declare to me, sir, from what I must abstain, and from what not.
I'm kind of scared to read.
I don't know if nobody else's heart is doing this, okay? But it's beating pretty fast and strong, okay? Hearken, said he, guard yourself from evil and do it not, but abstain not from good, but do it. For if you shall abstain from what is good and not do it, you shall sin. Abstain therefore from all evil, and you shall know all righteousness. I said, what evil things are they from which I must abstain?
Ask too much questions.
He giving details, okay?
You ask too many questions, Uncle Hermas.
Yeah, listen. Hearken, said he, from breaking wedlock, from drunkenness, from riots. Wow, from riots, from excess of eating.
Wait, my eye hurt.
Especially being on this cleanse, I really. Forgive me, from daintiness.
Okay, wait, I forgot where you were. Okay, I got it.
And dishonesty, from pride, from fraud, from lying, from detraction, from hypocrisy, from remembrance of injuries. So those.
You can't even remember what people did to you. Look. Okay.
And from all evil speaking, you got to abstain from. Somebody said, read that again. I will. What evil things are they from which I must abstain. Hearken, said he, from breaking wedlock, from drunkenness, from riots, from excess of eating, from daintiness and dishonesty, from pride, from fraud, from lying, from detraction, from hypocrisy, from remembrance of injuries, and from all evil speaking.
Okay. I mean,
I get it.
I get it, but I want to know what he means by from riots. I wonder if he means protesting.
I was thinking that
Because
because
basically
again,
they're there to incite riots. Like most
right.
people there are there to start something.
And then again, it's not his plan because again, it says, "No man shall redeem you."
Right.
So
why are
we
we
in the
even
streets?
there? Why are you even there?
So that lets me know that your faith and your belief is in government and man
Yes.
and not in me.
Yes.
So I'm thinking when I see riots, I'm thinking protesting too.
Yeah.
But
it probably mean all that, like protesting.
Yes.
Probably, ooh, there's a fight in the schoolyard for
Yes.
kids. Like, don't be running into a fight just to see
Yes.
it. Don't like run to things that are
right.
not right.
Don't do that.
That means, yeah.
If you have suggestions too, please share them, okay? On the live chat, okay?
Yeah.
Must be logged in your
Google account. And things like gay parade. Some people like to go just to look. You don't belong there. You don't belong there. You don't go just look. I don't care if your friend gay, your uncle, your mama, your auntie. No, you don't belong
go to support.
You do not go. No.
You know, you just don't go. And that's okay. You just sit it out, okay? All right. For these are the works of iniquity, from which the servant of Elohim must abstain. For he that cannot guard himself from these things cannot live to Elohim. But here, said he, what follows of these kinds of things? For indeed, many more there are from which the servant of Elohim must abstain.
Oh, here we go. Okay,
list. So I thought it was just that one that I was happy to read twice, okay? But there's more, okay? He threw a whole, but wait, there's more. All right, from theft and cheating, from false witness, from covetousness, from boasting, and all other things of the like nature. So those that are related to it.
All pride, boasting is pride.
All of the things, okay? Do these things seem to you to be evil or not? I feel like he said, do these things seem to be evil or not?
Yeah.
Like,
you get it? What? You don't get it?
Right. Indeed. They are very evil to the servants of Elohim. Wherefore, the servants of Elohim must abstain from all these works. Guard yourself, therefore, from them, that you may live to Elohim, and be written among those that abstain from them. And thus have I shown you what things you must avoid. Now learn from the things you must not abstain. Abstain not from any good works, but do them. Here, said he, what the virtues of those good works is which you must do, that you may be saved. The first of all is belief. I know that brother is a brother. He keep hitting us with a first of all.
Okay.
The first of all is belief. The fear of Yahuwah, love, conquered, equity, truth, patience, chastity. There is nothing better than these things in the life of man. Who shall keep and do these things in their life? Here next to the follow these. To minister to the widows, not to despise the fatherless and poor, to redeem the servants of Elohim from necessity, to a hospitable, for in hospitality there is sometimes great fruit. Not to be contentious, but be quiet. To be humble above all men, to reverence the age, to labor to be righteous, to respect the brotherhood, to bear affronts, to be long-suffering, not to cast away those that have fallen from the belief. Sorry, my page, I couldn't turn it quick enough. But to convert them and make them be of good cheer, to admonish sinners, not to oppress those that are our debtors, and all other things of like kind. Do these things seem to you to be good or not? And I said, what can be better than these words? Live then, said he, in these commandments, and do not depart from them. For if you shall guard all these commandments, you shall live to Elohim. And all they that shall guard these commandments shall live to Elohim.
Okay, we need to go over a couple of these.
Yes.
I have no idea what Concord means.
I was like, I know he's not talking about Concord, California.
Oh yeah, I don't know. Equity, I know, means to treat people equal. True patience, we got all that, but
Your juice?
No, you don't have any more juice here.
It's all
you
gone.
drank it. It was what I want to bring up. Here, girl.
Contentious, but quiet about. Let's see.
Boast and brag. We did that one though.
Reverence the age.
Yeah, it was in that. It was on that part. Oh, okay. Well, excuse us.
Let me see.
Okay. To minister to widows. This does not mean to go over there and read, or it means to help them clean up.
Okay.
Go grocery shopping, whatever it is that they
Your
need or
lack. Is a ministry.
Yes.
Like this is that a ministry, kind of minister, right?
Yes. Yeah. So, really help out.
Yes.
Not to despise the fatherless and poor, which means don't go looking at people like they need to get a job. How they home? Don't do that. Because for the grace of God, there go I.
Right, there you go.
That could be anybody.
Yep.
To redeem the servants of Elohim from necessity means to make sure they have everything they need. So redeem, we all know, needs to buy back. But in this case, it means make sure everybody's taken care of.
Absolutely.
Because if they get into necessity, that's how you go rob stores. Some people really do that kind of stuff.
Yeah, because they need
necessity. They really, really need it.
When pandemic hurt, pandemic, sorry, not pandemic, as if they didn't plan this out. But when the pandemic happened, people started getting afraid and breaking into people's homes because of what they needed. Yeah,
because they were desperate.
They were desperate.
So he said, make sure none of you are desperate. Like while y'all at home, kick back, eating chicken wings, looking at the football game.
Right.
Make sure there's nobody in your assembly that is desperate.
All things common, right? We gotta have that whole Acts thing played out.
Yeah, and even if it's somebody in your neighborhood that's not of the assembly, somebody you know, make sure they're taken care of. If you have the means and he has given it to you, yes.
Exactly.
Right, and not
looking for payment. Absolutely.
Yeah, because I think there was another one here about debt.
Yes, the debtors. Yes.
Yes. And to oppress not those that are. If somebody owe you money, don't keep asking, where my money? Where my money? Evidently, they don't have it. That's why they ask you for it.
Yeah, absolutely. Listen, if I ever give someone money, it's never a borrow this. It's a gift. Here you go. Because there is no emotional attached to it. And I don't look at you different. So I give things without no emotional attached, no. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Like I'm not looking for you to give it back to me.
Yeah, because I'm not tied to the money.
I'm not tied to that.
I'm worried about you.
Yes.
Yes.
So Abram, he'll know. I'll give anything away. He'll tell you.
I know it.
All right, so we're gonna go into verse 12. Oh no, we're not. We're gonna go into commandment number 9.
Yes.
Okay. That we must ask Elohim daily and without doubting.
Okay.
Wow. I don't know if you ever got this, but you like everybody want to ask him something. Y'all need to just thank him, and you ever heard that before?
Yeah. Some people think I think I asked
too much,
but he's the source.
But this is a command that he says that everyone should ask him daily,
without doubting.
Without doubting.
Ask.
Well, and he did say ask.
Yeah. If he is the source, who else are you going to ask?
Things when we go, All right. So let's get into it, okay? Again, he said to me, remove all doubting from you and question nothing at all. When you ask anything of Yahuwah, saying within yourself, how shall I be able to ask anything of Yahuwah and receive it? Seeing I have so greatly sinned against him. Do not think this. But turn to Yahuwah with all your heart and ask him without doubting, and you shall know the mercy of Yahuwah, how that he will not forsake you, but will fulfill your request of your soul. For Elohim is not as men, mindful of the injuries he has received, but he forgets injuries and has compassion upon his creatures. Wherefore, purify your heart from all the voices of this present world, and observe the command I have before delivered to you from Elohim. And you shall receive whatsoever good things you shall ask, and nothing shall be lacking to you of all your petitions, if you shall ask of Yahuwah without doubting. But they that are not such shall obtain none of those things which they ask. For they that are full of belief ask all things with confidence, and receive from Yahuwah, because they ask without doubting. But he that doubts shall hardly live to Elohim, except that he repents. This is so assuring.
I know it is sweet. Like Elohim is saying, just I'm not going to remember those injuries.
I'm not like man.
Yeah. Don't worry about what you did to me in the past. Come talk to me.
Come talk to me. I'm your father. I'm your creator.
Yes.
I want you to ask me.
Yes.
It's just like if the kids be like, well, I want to ask daddy something, then he'll be like, just ask me.
Yeah.
And this is his thing. Just ask me.
Yes.
But ask me. Don't ask me with doubt, though.
Yeah.
But ask me with knowing that your father's going to provide.
Yes. I love you.
Listen,
I'm not thinking about I'm not thinking about all those sins. Come to me.
Come to me. Come to me. Daily you come to
me.
And you ask me.
Yes.
Ask what you need.
Because he's like, I know you messed up last night. I know.
I know you had a bite.
Come talk to me. Just come talk to me. I was thinking about that.
Oh, okay. All right. So, because I had a bite of something I shouldn't have had. Okay. But he doesn't remember those things.
It's in the past.
It's in the past, okay? Wherefore, purify your hearts from doubting and put on belief and trust in Elohim, and you shall receive all that you shall ask. But if you should by chance ask somewhat and not immediately, receive it. Yet do not therefore doubt, because you have not presently received the petition of your soul.
So if you don't get it right away,
don't let doubt come in.
Right.
Just still believe that he is going to do it.
Yes. Because it either may not be the right time or something that is not good for you.
Absolutely.
So if he don't give you exactly what you want, don't doubt.
Don't doubt. Because remember, he sees beyond. He doesn't just see now.
Yes.
He sees beyond. So he knows if he give it to you now, 3 months later down the line, it ain't going to be good for you.
You got to be ready. You got to be
in position.
Yeah.
Your father loves you.
He said, stop looking for yeses all the time.
Yes.
See, this like destroys name it and claim it. Don't go around naming and claiming
please
stuff.
Don't listen. Save that oil. That's some good chicken oil or cast iron skillet oil. Save that.
Or moisturizing your skin or something.
Don't be wiping it on people's walls and claiming and don't do that because it leaves stains. Now don't do that.
Don't do that.
Mm-mm. But if you need somebody that can paint over them stains, I know a person. Hashtag Brandon.
Oh,
all right.
Okay.
For it may be that you shall not presently receive it for your trial, or else for some sin which you do not know. But do not leave off to ask, and then you shall receive. Else, if you shall cease to ask, you must complain of yourself and not of Elohim. So he said, if you don't ask, don't complain to him.
Right.
Complain
don't
to yourself.
Don't come asking me why I don't have and why you didn't ask.
You didn't ask. So complain to yourself. Say, man, I should have did what I should have did. I should have asked what I needed to ask for. All right. Not of Elohim, that he has not given to you what you desire. Consider therefore this doubting. How cruel and pernicious it is. And how is it utterly roots out many from the belief. So with your doubt, It pulls you up from the root of belief.
Yeah.
And remember, you are to guard belief.
Right.
So you can't be pulled up from it.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why he doesn't want you to have doubt. Who were very faithful and firm. So he's like, if you can think back, you know somebody that doubted and that once was with the truth, and all of a sudden, where they at?
Yes.
All right. It's like, Marco. I don't hear you saying, Polo, where you going? It's like hide and seek. Okay, you hiding real good. Okay, he's getting you to think back.
Don't doubt.
Don't doubt, family. Don't doubt. For the doubting is doubting is the daughter of the devil, and deals very wickedly with the servants of Elohim. Despise it, therefore, and you shall rule over it on every occasion, but on a firm and powerful belief. For belief promises all things and perfects all things, but doubting will not believe that it shall obtain anything by all that it can do. You see, therefore, says he, how belief comes from above. From Elohim has great power, but doubting is an earthly ruach. Wow.
And proceeds from the devil.
And proceeds from the devil. Doubting comes from earth. He's like, I didn't create that. He said, I didn't create. I created all things. That didn't come from me.
Right. Because if you doubt, you don't trust. Who do you trust?
Yes, that's crazy. Yes, right?
Yeah.
Doubting is the daughter of the devil. Ooh, this is going to help so many mindsets, including mine, okay?
Because, sometimes it's easy to doubt. Like
it is. Especially when you're in situations, okay?
Yeah. And this world throws so many things at you. You be like, well, maybe.
Right. Maybe.
Don't do it.
Oh, yeah.
No doubting.
Don't do it.
Whether you get a yes or a no or a maybe in the future, don't doubt.
Don't doubt. Because you are not the daughter of Hasatan.
No. And because if he told you no, there's a reason. Down the line, you're going to see. You're going to say, ooh, Lord, thank you.
And listen, I've had those, okay?
I thought I wanted to marry them. Thank you.
All right. You got all these big eyes. And has no strength. So proceeds from the devil and has no strength. Do you therefore keep the virtue of belief and depart from doubting, in which is no virtue? And you shall live to Elohim, and all shall live to Elohim, as many as do these things. Command 10. Of the sadness of the heart, and that we must take heed not to grieve the Ruach Elohim that is in us.
Whoa.
Put all sadness far from you.
Take a deep breath. I'm scared of this.
I know.
I don't know. What are you about to say? Okay,
for it is the sister of doubting and of anger. They all related.
Because you get sad.
Then look, it all comes. Because sadness comes, then you start down and you think about that thing. Then you become mad. It all is like
that step to the anger thing.
Yeah, it's a step. Man. How, sir, said I, is it the sister of these things? For sadness and anger and doubting seem to me to be very different from one another. This guy's a brother.
He is.
Because that would be something I would say. They sound different, right? Y'all agree? They sound different. He says, and he answered, are you without sense? Oh, okay.
All of us, we ain't got no sense. He was like, dude, you don't see how they related?
I mean, I know they say common sense ain't common, but you for real don't have no sense right now? Are you without sense that you do not understand it? For sadness is the most mischievous of all ruach, and the worst to the servants of Elohim. It destroys the ruach of all men and torments the ruach hakodesh, and again it saves.
I can see that.
Because
sadness, that's that whole depression.
Absolutely.
That leads to the whole suicide. That leads to just, I want to lay in the bed all day. And
destroy many men. Absolutely. Yep.
Wow. Sadness is the most mischievous of all the. That's something most. You never think that sadness is the worst.
And you think like sadness is a way of life. But he says, don't even do it. Don't give yourself to it.
Yeah, don't be. That's why he don't let us grieve on Shabbat,
the Sabbath.
On the Sabbath.
He said, no, you got 6 days. If you don't know where that came from, read the book of Adam and Eve. Sir, said I am very foolish and do not understand these things. I cannot I cannot apprehend how it can be torment and yet save. Here, said he, understand, they who never sought out the truth, nor inquired concerning the majesty of Elohim, but only believed, are involved in the affairs of the heathen. And there is another lying prophet that destroys the mind of the servants of Elohim. That is of those that are doubtful, not of those that are fully trust in Yahuwah. Now those doubtful persons come to him as to a divine ruach and inquire of him what shall befall them. And
okay, keep going.
And this lying prophet has no power in him of the Ruach HaKodesh. Answers the Ruach HaKodesh answers them according to their demands and fills their souls with promises according as they desire. However, that prophet is vain and answer vain things to those who are themselves vain.
So it says when you're sad, you go inquire, you go ask some, like a soothsayer or the crystal ball thing or the tarot cards.
And you ask things according to yourself because you're vain.
And they're going to tell you either what you want to hear because they're getting paid.
And they're doing it for the money.
Yes. And then when they tell you this stuff and don't happen, or
then you're back to sadness.
Or they'll tell you something real vague like you going to meet a man tomorrow. Oh, and you're going to be meeting. They're going to send, how's that going to put some man in your way that ain't no good for you or some woman that ain't no good for you.
But you met a man.
Yeah, but you met somebody. They can't tell you what he looked like.
Right. What his name is.
You know.
What his social security is. What his credit card, what his credit score look like.
And it tells you they're going to send you to a lying prophet. You're going to go to a lying prophet. Because you need to hear what you want to hear because you're sad and you're doubting.
You're walking in steps.
Yeah.
Verse 6. And whatsoever is asked of him by vain men, he answered them vainly. Just like you were saying.
There you go.
Nevertheless, he speaks some things truthfully. That's like Hasatan. Nevertheless, he did say, you will not surely die.
Yeah, right.
Right? So he did speak some things truly. But at that moment, she was dead, okay? Spiritually, she was already dead. All right, I was talking about Hasatan. When he was talking about, Nevertheless, speaks some things truly. For the devil fills him with his ruach, that he may overthrow some of the righteous.
Because remember, it's a time thing. We exist in time. Yahuwah does not exist in time. And so he gets to go back and forth. So he know a little something.
Absolutely.
So he can tell you the truth. And then...
But listen how he said overthrow some of the righteousness. Just like when Mashiach was getting ready to be crucified, he said, I overthrew them. I did that. I routed them up.
Yes.
See, everybody wasn't with that. Yeah. But when they got routed up, they were like, crucify him, right? Okay, so we see that. Just have that picture in our mind. Those, therefore, that are strong in the belief of Yahuwah and have put on the truth, they are not joined to such ruach, but depart from them. But they that are doubtful and often repenting like the heathens, consult them and heap up to themselves great sin, serving idols. As many, therefore, as are such, inquire of them upon every occasion. Worship idols are foolish and void the truth. For every ruach that is given from Elohim needs not to be asked, but having the power of divinity speaks of all things of itself, because he comes from above, from the power of Elohim. But he that being asked speaks according to men's desires, and concerning many other affairs of the present world, understand not the things which relate to Elohim. For these ruach are darkened through such affairs, and corrupted and broken.
Yeah, so he's saying the ruach don't need you to act. Like, you know how we see visions of things that's coming and all that? We don't have to go ask.
Right.
It just happens to some of us.
Yes.
Because he's speaking to us.
Right.
Because he wants us to know. He said, but when you go consult those evil ruachs, they put those things inside you, and some of you, but it happened, it's true. Yes. And so you start to serve them and you start to consult them, And then you heap to yourselves great sins because now you're serving an idol.
Yep, you're serving. Perfect sense. Makes sense.
That's like the whole entertainment industry.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Listen. Okay. Verse 11. As good vines, if they are neglected, are oppressed with tares and thorns, and at last killed by them. So are the men who believe such ruach. They fall into many actions and businesses and are void of sense. And when they think of things pertaining to Elohim, they understand nothing at all. But if at any time they chance to hear anything concerning Yahuwah, their thoughts are upon their business. But they that have the fear of Yahuwah and search out the truth with the capital T concerning Elohim, having all their thoughts towards Yahuwah, apprehend whatever is said to them, and forthwith understand it, because they have a fear of Yahuwah in them. For where the Ruach Yahuwah dwells, there is also much understanding added. Wherefore, join yourself to Yahuwah, and you shall understand all things.
And see how they say the ones that the evil, they fall into many actions and businesses and are void of sense.
Yes, because
like
now
we look around and we go, wow, how stupid is that? Like,
because now your mind is about this business, right? All your business. So
and it causes you to do stupid things.
Absolutely. Get yourself in crazy situations.
Yes.
All right. Learn now, O unwise man, how sadness troubles the Ruach HaKodesh, and how it saves. When a man that is doubtful is engaged in any affair and does not accomplish it by reason of his doubting, this sadness enters into him and grieves the Ruach HaKodesh and makes him sad. Again, anger when it overtakes any man for any business he is greatly moved. And then again, sadness enters into the heart of him who was moved with anger. And he is troubled for what he has done and repents, because he has done amiss.
So that's how sadness saves, because that's the one that listens.
Yes, because
that's the one that's so sad that they're grieving.
Yes,
and they repent. Listen and then repent. Okay, yeah.
Okay, we getting this. Listen. We getting this together. Okay. Then sadness, therefore, seems to bring salvation, because he repents of his evil deeds. So remember, he said, how can sadness be bad but then save again?
Yeah, at the same time. Yes. So because it's moving you to repentance.
Right. So he took him down the street and around the block, but he answered his question.
Yes, he did. He wanted to make sure he got it.
A full understanding, because he said, you can't just be having no sense talking to me. You need to understand.
So sadness is going to drive you to one or two places, to repent or to go to the evil side, to the dark side.
Right.
Because you're so sad and you're doubting, so you go ask the wrong person.
That's right.
Stay away from them tarot cards. Don't even play. One time I started to go do it just to prove they was a liar, and the Ruach was like, "No, you ain't going up in there."
Right? You listen.
No,
no. You know, on Facebook, right? They be having these games, and people don't think nothing wrong. Like, what's going to be your future in the next this, and you play them. I don't even play stuff like that,
because those are traps too.
Those are traps, and they're tarot card readers with a different face.
With a different face, right? Exactly.
So you don't even recognize that you're seeking, what your future is.
Yeah, because then everybody posts their answers. I'm a wolf.
I'm this and I'm that.
I'm princess whoever.
I don't do none of that, okay? Them games on Facebook, no. I use it to post story time and whatever else is on here.
Yeah, don't do those little, see what animal you are.
Yeah,
what's the month you were born in, and I'll tell you your personality. No,
none of that. And granted, some of them might be on it. They might be there.
Sometimes they tell the truth.
They tell the truth.
Every once in a while, your horoscope is gonna be right.
Absolutely. I used to be bad on horoscopes. All right. Verse 18. Remove therefore sadness from yourself, and do not afflict the Ruach HaKodesh which dwells in you, lest he entreats Elohim and depart from you.
Whoa.
Whoa.
So if you keep doing it, Ruach HaKodesh is gonna go to Elohim and say, "Can I leave?
Can I leave?"
He entreats means I'm going to look.
He said,
I
"Can I
can't
leave?
take this.
Can I leave?
Can I leave this person?"
Wow, because they playing. They keep playing.
Yeah.
They keep saying that they want you, but they don't.
Yeah, they lukewarm. I can't deal with this.
I can't live in here.
I can't live in vomit.
Wow, this is crazy. For the Ruach Yahuwah, which is given to dwell in flesh, endures no such sadness. Wherefore, clothe yourself with cheerfulness, which always has favor with Yahuwah. You want favor? Clothe yourself with what? Cheerfulness. And you shall rejoice in it. For every cheerful man does well and relishes
really, really want it.
And relishes those things that are good and despises sadness. But the sad man does go away wickedly. First. I'm just playing, y'all.
We did a long time that time.
Just playing. I had to take y'all overtime because I came in late, so I was trying to make it up for y'all.
Wow. It's happening.
Nope. Like,
sorry,
no.
Katina. We love you.
Like, it ain't my phone this time. It's y'all. Listen, this is really, really good. Because I tell you, I kid you not, y'all. Every time, even like since I've always tried to examine myself when we be reading these story time. You know, I always try to think about stuff. But reading Hermas, it has been really like, okay, y'all, I need you to really help me.
It's like really talking to us.
Yes, seriously, because it's like I don't want to lose the essence of me. But those sharp edges or those, you know,
he definitely sharpening it. Like
like it's really helping me to really just my own relationship. You know, just I credit thank Yahuwah for that.
Yeah, this sadness thing threw me for a whole loop.
Yeah,
like the worst thing is sadness.
The worst thing, and it's like I was always think that sadness was a part of it. You know, a part you wouldn't think it was working against the Most High.
Yeah.
It's actually like a secret agent or something.
Yes. And it's the worst.
And it's the worst.
Because I guess they can steer you. Like it
and you
because
think
you're
about
so
it,
sad.
Because you're so sad. You don't even know where you're driving,
Yeah. That's why he doesn't want us to grieve.
You ever drive somewhere and you don't even know how you got there, but you've been driving?
Oh yeah.
You ever done that before? Yeah. That's how sadness is. You're like, how did I get to this place?
Yep.
And then you think about like, but how did I get here?
Yep.
When it started from there.
Yeah. I don't even remember from going from here to there.
Yeah. How did that happen?
What happens?
And now you got just a whole,
Because you are just too sad. It means you have no hope. It means you're saying, I have nothing to live for. And Yahuwah's like, wait a minute, I'm right here.
Yeah, and wait a minute, I put purpose in you.
I'm right here.
I put hope in you. Mm-hmm. So you're denying the very thing that I put in you. Mm-hmm. And you're telling me that it doesn't exist no more.
Yes.
And therefore, that's why Elohim is asking, can I leave?
Yes.
This person don't even have hope.
Yep. Walk is like I can't deal with them.
I can't live in them.
Yeah. And now I see why he tells us that when people leave here, we're supposed to rejoice.
Yes. Cry when you're born in.
Cry because you're coming into sin.
Shake and
they leave because we get too sad. I know there's a lot of people still mad at Yahuwah because somebody in their family died.
Yeah. 83
and because that person trusted in him. That person up somewhere having a good time.
Listen,
and you out down here. That's why he's saying, what are you being sad about? This person is up here not being sad.
Listen, they are not sad.
They are not wishing they could come back.
No, I've seen it for myself. I've seen the joy on these people's faces when they are not in this
witness.
Yeah, they are joyful. Like you could not even. I can't even express the joy that you see on their face. I tell you what, they're not sad.
No.
When they probably thinking like, y'all real sad.
I ain't coming back down there.
I've heard people that said like, I chose like they were asked. I think Auntie Shani told a story where she had a friend said she had a choice and said it's not your time yet.
Yeah.
Because he was like, do you want to stay here or do you want? But you can feel that presence that's there.
Yes.
You know?
Wow.
But you all, don't be sad.
Please
don't be sad. Let us try to apply this in our life, even if it's just it ain't gonna happen overnight, you all, but let us try to be mindful of our emotions.
Yes.
And the effects of our emotions.
Yes.
Because like you said, Auntie Linda, one thing leads to another.
Yeah. And even if you're sad over a sin, still don't be too sad. Go repent. He said, come talk to me.
He's your father.
Trust him that he's forgiving you. He's gonna he's forgiven you.
Yes.
He said if you do something. Okay, can we play that later? Thank you. Children.
Oh, grandma.
That's made me lose my train of thought. He said he'll forgive you. If you ask, he'll forgive you. Yeah. Trust him.
Yeah.
We all messed up. Let's all face it. We've all messed up. We've all thought. Y'all heard my little testimony. I was a whole gangster Christian.
Yeah. And I didn't even know that can be correlated or be one.
You would think so.
But apparently we have a witness. Okay.
The Pope is one.
Yeah, he real, but he the real. Yeah, he the mafia. Okay, he ain't the. Listen, he the real one. Okay. That whole. He doesn't want us beating ourselves up. Yeah, he don't, because when we beat ourselves up, we're beating him up.
Yes.
Right.
And the Ruach is trying to cheer us up and try to get us. No, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
And he don't even. It says, I don't even remember.
Yes.
Your injustices. I don't remember your injuries, the things that you did that you think that hurt me.
Right. I'm done with that. Come to me.
Yeah, I'm over it.
Yes. It's just like hating your child. I mean, I know some people do it, but we talk about us.
Yeah, absolutely.
We can't do that.
We can't. That's our blood.
That's why he says, I don't do it to you. You don't do it to nobody else.
That's right. That's right. Well, you all, we have talked, and so now it's time for us to say shalom.
Shalom.
But we have some good news.
Oh,
yes. Listen, we got a new time for you.
Yes.
That's right. We have a new time for you. Story time starting Monday will be coming to you at 6 p.m., not 7 anymore. Listen, we have so many groups within our assembly, I guess.
Yes.
So we have a women's group, as you guys know, that Auntie Shelley has the Enoch discussion, which is on Thursdays. And so I attend her Enoch discussion at 6. That's why we do 5 to 5:30. And then we also have our men's group too. And they have a men's group that's on Wednesdays, that's at 7. And they really want to stay and participate in story time.
Yes.
So we are moving our story time just an hour earlier. At 6 p.m. so everyone can enjoy story time.
Yes.
And so I get that the replay don't hit as hard as the live.
Yeah, they want to be in on the chat.
They want to be on in the chat, and you can be in there in the chat too. We don't mind.
So it'll be every day at 6, except for Thursdays. It will still be at 5, and Enoch will be at 6.
Yes. So thumbs up if you're down. Yay! And we're not sad about it. We're excited about it.
We still hope that helps everyone else can be on at that time.
Yes, we really do. We hope that more people can be in time, and
Yeah, y'all worked it out.
Yes, y'all worked it out.
They've been requesting it for a minute.
Yeah, they have.
We was like, no.
I was like, that's too much. 7 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 5 o'clock, then 7.
Yeah.
But then it was just something simple. Why don't you just do 6 p.m.? And then
Ruach speaks.
Yeah, Ruach spoke. And we appreciate the Ruach speaking, because story time, if it helps someone, listen, it all works. Yes. All right, you all. Told you we got kids in here today. Look, okay, we'll see you guys tomorrow tomorrow's Thursday.
Tomorrow's Thursday, so 5.
5. Listen, the days be going so quick, I don't be knowing what days.
Yeah.
We all want you to be encouraged, you all. Those just know that the Most High loves you, and He is giving you this stuff. This is crazy, because He could have given it to you years back, way back when, but He said today we're going to go through it and let you know how He feels about His heart.
Yes.
Right there. Right there in the scripture, okay? So He loves you. He doesn't remember anything that you have done in your past. He doesn't remember that. He just wants you to come to Him, because that's your Father, your Creator. All right? With that being said, we love you all. Shalom.
Shalom. is your